Nigerian students want to be part of this discussion. We want to really know what is going on between the ASUU and federal government. These are two parents, but these two parents have disappointed us.
Hi, I'm Blaze, a mechanical engineering student of the Federal University of Technology, Owerri, Nigeria, and I will be the narrator of this story today. A lot has happened this year, 2022, but I'm particularly interested in one event, the event that kept Nigerian students at home for over 8 months. For the past decade, Nigerian university strike has become a normal disease plaguing Nigerian public university students. And it's so bad that at least 1 year, a strike action takes place for at least 4 months or even more. And in January 2022, most Nigerian students resumed schools innocently. But then the strike bells began to ring again.
Negotiations were ongoing. The Minister of Labour authored a letter to the Ministry of Finance asking them to stop our salary.
The Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASUU, had demands from the government, and the government wasn't responding. And at a certain point, it was definite that there would be a strike. And on February 14, 2022, the national strike was declared. I know you enjoyed this intro. I have just one request. Like the video and subscribe to the channel, and share it to your friends also, so that I don't stop making YouTube videos. It's your only way of supporting me. Let's get into this video. At first, most Nigerian students were hopeful that the strike would end soon, while some Malians ran home even before the strike was officially declared. But gradually, days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months. The hopeful became hopeless, and a once bubbling university environment full of life became as quiet and lonely as a graveyard, left to weed and wild vegetation to flourish. In this video, I'll try my best to help us feel what Nigerian students went through and how we survived. In order to do this, I selected 4 wonderful and cooperative volunteer students and drafted some questions that will easily summarize their story. Let's meet them, shall we?
My name is Chamaka Chimina.
My name is Omara Figo Nkimchika.
Anyanwu Ifeanyi Chukwu Michael.
My name is Asanga Joseph.
I was around now. No, I'm in 300 level now.
Okay.
So they said we have IT now, robotics.
That's 200 level IT.
Yes, robotics.
Who did the robotics IT?
But I did not go. I did not go. Oh, I don't have strength. I was at school during that period.
I left school like a month after the strike.
A month after the strike?
Yes.
Why? Why did you leave school a month after the strike? The strike was declared and students left latest 2 weeks after.
No, I didn't want to go home, and then we're on IT, 200 level IT.
I stayed in school till about July. Strike was declared in February now.
February. So
I think February 14th, yeah.
So July, March, April, May, June, that's 5 months.
Yeah, I stayed 5 months.
More people, so I helped in the administrative part.
So you're a principal or a teacher?
No. I was in the bursary unit. Now I like money, so.
I am very sure that you stole money. I know you will move money.
I did not.
That is why you ran for treasurer.
No, I was paid now.
You're paid.
Yes.
I know, but you still use your pen to collect the right answer.
I did not.
And that's why you ran for treasurer department.
Yes, I like money, that's why.
At the beginning of the strike, I got my Arduino kit. I wanted to start moving towards the IoT direction. So
Okay, so it was the internship that made you get into the IoT.
Yeah, the internship sparked an interest in IoT. So I got an Arduino kit and I started playing with the LEDs, the potentiometer, the sensors, water sensor, and the rest. And it was actually fun. Yeah, the ability to know some programming. You program some stuff in Python and you're not going to be able to see visually unless you start going towards the graphic part. But this one, you program the LED and be like, okay, turn on, and the LED just turns on, like wow, and you just keep making other stuff.
I'm a baker actually.
Baker.
Yeah,
What kind of
CEO
pastries?
of Amit Cakes and Confectionaries. CEO of Amit Cakes and Confectionaries.
I think I've seen Ami's cake somewhere. Maybe
Where did you see it?
I don't know, but I know it sounds familiar.
Oh, okay.
Ami's cakes and confectionaries.
Yeah.
So you do only cakes.
No, we bake cakes, decorate cakes.
You have an organization.
Kind of. I have a
Very, very
team.
big one.
It's not very big. Upcoming.
But you can make a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's big now. Everybody makes a lot of money.
I will go. No, it's not yet big. So we bake cakes and make pastries, meat pie, donuts, all this stuff.
I feel like it's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work when you don't have anybody to help you. So that's why I have a team.
Okay.
Yeah.
I play basketball. I'm a graphic designer.
Under your jack. I know it's for the ladies.
No. I actually have a passion for basketball. Yeah, that's right.
So like side hustles.
I do graphic design. Like I'm trying to upgrade from
Something like all this.
yeah, exactly.
This one is good.
But I'm trying to upgrade from this to
Basic
product designing.
product design. I've been learning product design.
First moment was when I got certified. And
Okay, with the women in tech.
yes. When I got shortlisted, because some people were not. So I was
you felt
actually really
special.
lucky and special.
Okay, but what was your lowest moment? Like a time when you felt
When I was
sad or
broke.
when you were broke?
Yes, at some point I was depressed.
But I think my highest moment was the time I had this certain client from
Dubai.
US, I guess. Yeah, so
Was it like a 5-hour work or Upwork?
no. Just a normal connection from one of my guys. So I think that was my highest paying job, yeah. So that moment I was like, wow, so this kind of money can come out from this thing. Yeah, so I was really happy at that moment.
You'll say something about it.
The highest moment, when I got the job, it was very, I was very happy. It was like I was free. Yes.
Okay, when you got that secretariat job,
Yeah. Then my lowest moment,
was those periods you had home?
when everybody was getting tired of my presence in the house, and when this syphilis,
It happens in African households.
this syphilis had already entered, and hey God. So it was not getting funny any longer. At some point, someone started reminding me that I'm getting too fat, and my mates are married. That kind of thing. It was very annoying. Like, very annoying. Although maybe she's not saying it, maybe
She was just
bad
saying her mind.
intention, yes. But
There are some days where I just don't feel like opening my laptop to do anything. Some days where I feel very hyped. So those days where I was at my low, I feel I was unproductive during this time. I think that was slowed down my progression.
So describe your strike period in one word.
It was awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's a good word. We even use that word for Jesus in church. Awesome God. So even if it's a shorter one or something, will you wish for another strike? And give us your reason. Tell me your reason why.
Okay, I will wish for a shorter strike, but not now. Maybe next year or next.
Like that's IT 400 level second semester time.
Exactly.
Because it's a whole semester, so if there's a strike, then we'll have like a year for IT.
Exactly.
If there was another strike, will you wish for it to come?
Yes, I would.
Be very careful with what you say, because a lot of people, even though you say truth, a lot of people didn't like the strike.
No, I would actually wish for another strike.
Give us your reason.
Because it actually gave me time to discover more, like what I want to do. In school you are like crowded with tests, reports, like lots of things, assignments, that there's no time.
I understand.
Since I even came back to school, even in school, most times you don't have light
Okay.
when you want to do something.
But wait, let me stop you and tell you something. You do realize that there's a possibility somewhere in the future, nearest future, that your parents will watch this video and see you saying that you prefer strike.
No, calm down, calm down. In as much as the strike is a mini setback.
Okay.
So probably time of graduation and all of that. But then imagine taking some time out. You're not thinking about school, you just focus on one thing. You get?
Now you're actually seeing practice. Success is often the result of compounded hard work and effort. And I think one lesson everyone should learn from 2022 is that there are so many factors that affect our lives we can't control. And all you need to do is to make sure your parameters for success are ready. And once it's your time, you will soar. Now, despite all these setbacks and troubles, 2022 still turned out to be a great year for me and a lot of people, with a lot of memories and growth. And I think the prayer that suits this year should be the serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference between these two. So make your resolutions, spend quality time with family and friends, and cheers to 2023. Subscribe to the channel, like the video and share it, and I'll see you in the next one.